guys, welcome back to another video. Hi, it's me, Chelsea. I'm back with another video. Today we're gonna be doing something a little different. I've always wanted to do like a commentary thing because I love to talk, so like might as well just put a camera in front of me. So that's what we're doing today. So today we're going to be talking about Hamilton. The first time I've ever seen Hamilton was when it came out on Disney Plus, 4th of July. The day of, I watched the musical and I've been obsessed with it ever since. The reason why I never really got into it was because I was in middle school when it came out. 7th grade, I think I was in 7th grade when it came out. 7th or 8th grade, one of those. And like I just remember like the theater kids, they would sing it all the time, and like I was just like, oh my gosh, can they please shut up? I'm trying to write my notes. I'm trying to, you know, do what I have to do. And they would just sing all the time. Now I completely understand the hype. It's a very good musical. If you have Disney Plus, you should watch it. Or you can they have a 30-day free trial on Disney Plus, so you can just go on the 30-day free trial, watch it, unsubscribe, and watch it for free. It's really good. It's really good. I understand the hype. But like now I'm even more annoyed because now I know the songs and stuff, and now I know these kids was singing it wrong the whole time anyways. Couldn't stay on beat or was flat. That's fine. But basically today what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna be ranking the Hamilton songs. There's 46 that were in the play. They had to cut some songs. I know they had to cut like Congratulations out and like The First Burn. I know they cut those out. So those aren't on my list. The only thing I have on my list are the songs that were all in the movie, like on Disney Plus. And I have my ranking written down on my little thing called a movie journal I have. It's a movie journal thing I got. Another idea I got from TikTok. I have I've already done like movies and stuff in here. Like I have some movies and TV show. I'm skipping pages, like movies and TV shows in here, which I would love to make videos on. This is a Hamilton page I did. Are you done? Okay. This is my Avatar page I did. I have like Avatar stickers. Mid-90s Euphoria season 1, Dirty Dancing, Napoleon Dynamite, so forth. That's what I have in this book, which I would love to like do movie reviews on some of the movies I put in this book. And like if anyone has any suggestions, I would love for that to be in the comment section down below. Stranger Things season 2 page I did. Yeah. But I ranked the Hamilton songs in the back of the book. So that's what I'll be going off of. I got this idea from another YouTuber. I will put her name right here. I think I'm gonna put her name right there. Yeah, I'll put it right here. I'll put it somewhere on the screen or in the description box below where I got this idea. And basically how she did it was, I'm gonna break the songs up into 3 sections. So section 1 being the lowest rank, section 2 mid, and then section 1 being the highest, which I'm gonna go ahead and say I love all the songs. This was really hard. I watched Hamilton last night while I was doing it, like doing the list. So hard. It was just difficult. It was very difficult for me. But I got my list, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if my list changes a lot. This is my first time ever doing lists because this is my first time like ever knowing about this play. Like I always knew of the play but never knew the play, if that makes sense. But before I start, I just want to say some things about it. I love that majority of the cast are POC. I love that. I never really thought about it before, but like yeah, there's not a lot of people of color like really on Broadway, like not really. And I just appreciate I want to thank Lynn for you know, giving POCs a spotlight. I want to thank him for that. I also have not seen In the Heights Never seen it, never heard a song from it. I know that's another one of his plays. I know that one's focused on like Hispanic culture. I would love to watch that one or listen to some music for it. I might do a review for it, but I'm gonna thank Lynn for that. And the whole cast is very talented, including the ensemble members. Everyone is just super talented, amazing at casting, amazing, perfect. But okay, we're gonna start with section 3, which is the lowest. 46 is Stay Alive, the reprise one, the reprise one. That's when we're like Philip's dying and it's like, no. It's 46. It's a good song, but it just makes me sad, so it's low because I'm sad. Same thing with It's Quiet Uptown. That's number 45. It makes me sad, very sad. So it's really good though. Miss Renee as Angelica, she did what she had to do, definitely. Wow. Amazing, spectacular job. 44 is Skylar Defeated. That's the one where like Philip and Eliza find out like her dad's no longer a Senate chair holder. I mean, it's not a bad song. It's just like a filler song. Like it's just there to like move the story along. So there's not really much to say about that, to me at least. Next one, 43 is Best of Wives and Best of Women. Same thing with the Skylar Defeated. It's just a move her along story. 42, The Adams Administration. Filler song again, nothing else to say about it. 41 is Hurricane. I'm gonna say it. Lynn Baby. He's so talented when it comes to singing. No. He is talented when it comes to songwriting and making like plays. He's really good at that. And he was really good with Moana, with the Moana soundtrack. Amazing. But he is not a triple threat. If that makes any sense. Baby Lynn is not a triple threat. I mean, like when you compare him to like everyone else in the cast, Lynn's a little weaker when it comes to the singing. And people are just so far up his butt, they can't really see that. He's the Tori of the cast. Like, Victoria's Tori. Like, Tori, she can sing. But everyone else can sing. See the difference? See the difference? He can hold his own. But, like, when you put him... when you say no to this, after Miss Jasmine hits her note and he keeps singing... Why? It's Jasmine's song now. It's Jasmine's song. Same thing with Dear Theodosia. Should have been a solo. But we're not to those songs yet, so we're going to keep it pushing. That's why Hurricane's 41. 40 is The Story of Tonight. That's the one Lynn's singing. Look, baby. He don't sound bad, but like the one where Anthony is leading or Lawrence is leading, the ones Lawrence is singing, the one Hamilton's singing. So 40, it goes 49, A Winter's Ball. Not 49. 39, A Winter's Ball. It's another like move along story, definitely. It's another one of those to move the story along. But I just love it with the, is it a question of if, Bert, or which one? A. Ooh. I like how it does. It's a great transition song, I think. So, but it's still low tier because there's songs that top it for sure. Next one, Meet Me Inside. I don't really care for the song. It's another filler song. If y'all can't tell already, a lot of the filler songs or move the story along songs are lowest tier. I mean, I get why they sent him home. Like, your wife's pregnant, you know, you should know that. That makes sense, even though it kind of made no sense because, like, he came back, I think, like a month after being home. But I have nothing more to say about that. 37 is Right Hand Man. I just don't care that much about the song. Like, I know the words, kind of, but like, it's just not one of those songs like, ooh, I can't wait to listen to this song. Like, it's just not one of those for me. So that's the tier it's in, because it's just it's a cute, it's a cute introduction though for Washington, or his name is Christopher. It's a cute introduction for him. 36 is Cabinet Battle, the second one. David, he does what he has to do in this one. But I was just annoyed with this one because of Hamilton screaming. It annoyed me. So that's why I got the spot that it got. It just annoys me. Like, I just don't. Ugh. The screaming was too much, baby. Screaming is not gonna get your point across. The screaming was too much love. It's just not for me, love. Sorry. Ooh. 35 is We Know. David really carries this song. Like, with the theatrics, he really does what he has to do with the what and then the my God. Like, he just does what he has to do. If he wasn't in the song, I don't know if I would have ranked it as high. Most of Act 2, David carries, or Jefferson carries. Let's just be honest. Child. I'm gonna back up because my back is killing me. Whoo. Okay. Blow Us All Away is 34. Anthony does what he has to do in this song. I love this song. The lady says not the resemblance stops. You better calm down, man. You better calm down. You're gonna have the girls coming for you. I don't mean like, okay. So Blow Us All Away is right there. I don't have much more to say about that. What is this number? Oh, I'm so slow. 32 is That Would Be Enough. Miss Philippa does what she has to do for this song. I pray I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Philippa. She does what she has to do in this song. Nothing more I have to say. It's a cute song. We don't need money. You don't need a legacy. Just as long as you come home at the end of the day, that would be enough. Can I get a supporting wife award? Goes to Miss Eliza, because she was the most supportive throughout this whole thing. Even though Hamilton ain't. We'll keep pushing. 31, The World Was Wide Enough. This is another sad song to me. It's just, it's just that there's better ones, like better songs for me. So 31 it goes. Okay, that's the last song for the lowest tier. Now we're moving on to tier 2, middle tier. The first one for that is 30. I Know Him. Mr. Groff does what he has to do for this song. That little guy that spoke to me all those years ago. What was it? 85. Jesus Christ, this will be fun. Da 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 da. He does what he has to do. He's really good at playing King George. Like, really good. And I've realized I've watched other people, like other casts, play King George, and like I see them all trying to like match his persona. He made a whole like a character. Like, he made that character, and I love that. I love that for Christoph. We love that for Christoph. Next song, 29. History Has Its Eyes on You. It's more like a builder up song. Like, it's like telling you like, oh, something big's about to happen kind of song. But I love it because Christopher, he can sing so good. Oh my gosh. And the runs he hits throughout the whole show, amazing. Splendid. Spectacular. Deserved. I mean, I just love listening to the song because I love how he sounds. He sounds really good in this song. 28 Farmers Refuted. If you'd have asked me towards the beginning of July when I first watched it, I'd be like, I don't care about the song at all. The song would have been third tier, definitely. But I've grown to appreciate this song a lot. I love it. It's genius with the rapping and like the scream. This Congress does not speak for me. Like, it just slaps. It slaps with like the rapping in it and like them fighting to be on the little podium thing. It was really entertaining to watch. It was really cute. I loved it. 27, You'll Be Back. I love Mr. Groff. I love him. In everything he's been in, he's been amazing. But I love this song. The spitting made me very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. I did not appreciate I just didn't appreciate. I couldn't even look at him singing it. Like, I was singing, but I can't look. The spit just made me so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. But it is a really good song. I actually love this song a lot. The da 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 da. I love that. I love it. And his little accent, it's amazing. It just shows how much of a, like, it just really fits the narcissist vibe I'm pretty sure King George had. It fits it. But yeah, 26 is What Comes Next. Comedic gold with the I'm blue and the little stump and the lights turn blue. Cute. It was very funny. I liked it. I don't really have much more to say about that. Honestly, I just liked it. And I'm a little biased towards King George anyways. So 25 is Cabinet Battle 1. I love Cabinet Battle 1 way more than Cabinet Battle 2. Why? Because Mr. Hamilton's not screaming. Like, you must be out of yoke. No. Hated it. Didn't like that. Cabinet Battle 1, I love it. It was cute. I don't know, take his head out the basket. Well, I don't care. I'm super dead. I liked it. It was very funny. Honestly, I can't remember if this is part of Cabinet Battle 1 or 2. But like, he was like, keep talking, we really know who's doing the planting. I think it's Cabinet Battle 1. It is. And he was like, keep talking, we know who's really doing the planting. When I tell you I did a clap for that, because it was like, of course the South doesn't owe any, is not in debt. Y'all are not paying the black people who are doing the crops. Of course y'all are not in debt because y'all ain't paying nobody. And I'm glad he put that in there. Because I was vibing. I was like, yeah. Ain't paying for nothing. I was with Hamilton on that. I was with Hamilton on that one. Get into it. 24, The Story of Tonight. The one that Lawrence sings, Anthony Bono sings. I just love the way he sings. He sings so good. He sings so good. And the little thing, Hercules Mulligan, or Oak sings. I love it. The harmonies. I mean, it's low key The Story of Tonight, but I don't know. It's just better because Anthony leads it. And the, well, I heard you have a special someone on the side, burr. I loved it. I don't know, I'm doing so many chef kisses today, but this whole play deserves one big old chef kiss. Okay? I loved it. And then how like transitions into Wait For It. I love that. Beautiful. Next song, 23 is 10 Dual Commandments. I like this song a lot. The way they explain it, they made it, Lynn made it really interesting. Same thing with the cabinet, like the cabinet meetings. To make that a rap battle, that's genius. He kept it entertaining. Because for me, I don't really care about politics that much. Like, they make my brain hurt. Like, I don't really want to, if I don't have to think about it, I don't want to think about it, you know? But Lynn actually made this play really entertaining. And kudos to him for that. He may not be the best singer, but he is for sure an amazing playwriter and songwriter. Like, I will definitely give him his props. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. And thank you for not making this whole cast Caucasian, because he really could have. Because, I mean, all these people are Caucasian, literally, all of them. And that's where I get a little confused with Lauren's storyline about wanting a black battalion, but real life Lawrence is white. So, in conclusion, don't compare anything to real life. Historians, shut up. Okay, no one's No one thinks this is real life. Everyone knows it's not how it actually happened. Like, let's be honest, I could do a whole separate video on what really happened with a lot of these events, but let me be in my dream world, okay? Let me be happy. Let me vibe. Can I do that, please? Thank you, historians, because I will be talking still. I just want to vibe and listen to some music. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to keep pushing. Tangent done. Oh, I'm still on 10 Dual Commandments. I didn't say anything about 10 Dual Commandments. I love it. It's cute. Anthony's little parts. Loved it. Mwah. The ensemble member who plays Charles Lee, I like him a lot. Same thing with the one who played Samuel Seabury. Both of them do what they had to do, even though low-key I got them confused at some times. The only I can tell them apart is their hairstyles, but both of them did what they had to do. And my favorite part of 10 Dual Commandments is pick a place to die where it's high and dry. Love that one. I don't know, I just loved it part. It gave me like, shivered me timbers. Yeah, 22, your obedient servant. I love this song, mainly because my boy Leslie did what he had to do. He did what he had to do. He did what he had to do. You kept me out of the room where it happens for the last time. Do 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 do. Lynn, this song's beautiful. I love it. I am not the shy. I am just the guy in the public eye. I just bump to it. It's really good. Lynn carries his own in the song. I'll give him that. This is probably the only not duo. This is probably the only, what is it called? Duet. This is the only duet I fully stand behind with him and Leslie in it. So yeah, we're gonna keep it pushing. Turning the pages, you dig? We're still on middle tier. Next is Dear Theodosia. I love this song. I love this song. I definitely cried a couple of times when I first heard this song, when it really started coming, like sinking into me about this song. It's just so pure and it's just so cute. Like, you'll blow us all away. It's just, even with Hamilton's part, it's just cute. Like, they just want the best for their newborn children. Like, that's amazing. And they were saying, we're gonna fight and we're gonna make this world safe enough for you. We're gonna make this world beautiful. We're gonna make this world for you. If that's not beautiful, I don't know what else is. Especially because Leslie said that every time he would bend his head down for this part, he was praying to his daughter he didn't even have yet. Excuse me? I'm a little sad now. That was beautiful. This is amazing. Even though it's called Dear Theodosia, it's called Dear Theodosia. So why is Hamilton singing about Philip? It should have been called Dear Theodosia and Philip. Leslie could have definitely carried this song on his own. But I mean, Lynn did what he had to do, I guess. Even though they only made it a pitch higher because so Leslie could do his tenor voice and harmonize with it. So that's 21. 20 is Guns and Chips. Let's talk about my boy David. To rap that fast in a French accent, talent. God gave him talent. God took his time making that man. Really. I mean, I think I learned it, Guns and Chips. I learned it. I can talk fast, but to do it in a French accent, I'm not even going to try to attempt that. I'm not going to embarrass myself like that. He's amazing. He does what he has to do. And then Washington's little run where he says Alexander, he hits his run, shivering. I was shivering. He did what he had to do with that part also. Honestly, I wish we got more duets with Lafayette and Washington. I think that's the only duet we got from them too. But I'm definitely not complaining. Guns and Chips is amazing. And the fact that David can sing, I think 6 words per second, 6.5 words I think per second, something like that. I've read numbers before about it. That's talent. 19 is the Reynolds pamphlet. And honestly, the Reynolds pamphlet is only this high because of how messy it is. This song is messy. Have you ever seen anyone ruin their own life? His poor wife. And then the transition to Burn. This song was so messy. And then if you watch the Disney movie on it, the ensemble members, they're like humping the floor and they're like grinding on each other because apparently they're they're mimicking what Hamilton put in the actual pamphlet, because apparently he was really graphic. He just called himself out. He was like, I'm gonna expose myself. No one else is gonna have the chance to. And honestly, if he would have never written that pamphlet, I don't know if they would have ever got out that he cheated. Honestly, I don't know. But it was so messy, and I was like, maybe Eliza. And then ain't never gonna be president now, never gonna be president now. And Groff, one last thing we worried about. Amazing. I mean, what a time to not get elected just because you had an affair. Imagine that happening now. Hamilton didn't even run for president because it was super taboo, and it's still taboo to cheat on your loved one and then expose yourself in explicit detail. You brought this girl into your bed. He told the whole world that. He could have really just told Eliza, but no, he said I'm gonna tell the whole world. I don't know if that was a cash money move, but he did it. Next song is Burn, actually. Okay, people are really gonna come for me for putting Burn in the second tier, but here's the thing. Burn is not Eliza's best song. It's not. I mean, just because it's a solo doesn't mean it's automatically the best song of that character's. No. Now, I definitely felt the emotion. I enjoyed how she brought up more of what he said in the pamphlet. Like, you brought this girl into our bed? Excuse me? You had personal meetings with her while she was out with your kids over the summer with her sister, which she also was. We'll get to that when I get to the songs. That's where Burn is. I do love this song. It was my favorite at one point, but like as the days went on and as the months went on, I just found better songs I liked more. Speaking of that, 17 is Who Lives, Who Dies, Who Tells Your Story. It's not a bad song. I don't really have much like emotional connection to the song. Like, who lives, who dies, who tells your story? Have I done enough? Yeah, I don't really have much to say about the song. It's good. 16, One Last Time. My man's Christopher did what he had to do. Now, my whole little dispute about how if it's a solo song doesn't mean it's automatically correct, out the window for Mr. Christopher. Out the window completely for Mr. Christopher. He does what he had to do. He did what he had to do. Even with little Hamilton's like little parts in it, like, oh. One last time, relax, have a drink with me. One last time. He did what he had to do. I love that song for him. It's his best song, definitely. At that, 14 is 15 is 16 is One Last Time, and then 15 is Washington on Your Side. I love this song. I love the trio of Madison, Jefferson, and Burr. I love that trio. I love that for them. I have to resign. I am the cabinet. I am complicit. I'm watching the power. I love it. I'm kissing it. Washington isn't going to listen to discipline. This is the difference. This kid is out. Oh, immigrant wasn't somebody we chose. I love this song. I love it. And the little harmony, it must be nice. It must be nice to have Washington on your side. I love it. Oh, the harmonies with that was really good. Next song, y'all might not like this one. 14 is what, no, wait for it. Mr. Burr's first solo song. I love this song for Leslie. Leslie did what he had to do with this song, but they were just better songs. Like, there's one song he just did better. A couple songs he did better on to me. Now, I do like Wait For It, though. Wait for it. And I like how they, like, reference it throughout the rest of the play. Like, them just saying, wait for it. I'm not throwing away my shot. Just you wait. Alexander Hamilton. Yeah, I like that. I actually like how, Lynn did, like, mix the songs a lot, but, like, doing other songs. I'll get to that when I get to the song I'm talking about. I'm talking about one specific song. Okay, next is, What Did I Miss? That's 13th place. Okay. Act 2 was no longer Hamilton. Act 2 should have been Jefferson. The play should have been called Jefferson, because that was David's act. I liked David as Lawrence, but David as Jefferson, like, he just really carried that character out for me. He was really charismatic. Like, he was the comedic relief throughout the whole second act. He did what he had to do. The what? Like, the singing, everything amazing. What did I miss? His opening sequence. That was, when he sung that was his play. The next hour was going to be his play. Hamilton who? Hamilton where? Alexander who? No. It's Jefferson's play, not Hamilton. Change the name to Jefferson. You see Hamilton right here? Scratch that, put Jefferson, because that's whose play it was at that moment in time. So, What Did I Miss is 13. 12 is Take a Break. I love this song. It was also low-key kind of messy. It was kind of messy because my boy Alexander was writing to his wife's sister literal love letters in the same house as his wife and son. Talk about messy. He's writing love letters. Talking about Macbeth to his sister-in-law. But I loved Anthony's. Okay, Anthony playing a 9-year-old was a little weird at first, cause like he doesn't look like no 9-year-old boy. But the daddy look. My name is Philip. I'm a poet. It was cute. It was funny. It was very funny. I think that was the whole point, though. I mean, because honestly, I agree with Lynn for not casting a 9-year-old to do it. Because, like, what's the point? What's the point of paying? What's the point of having a whole other person on the payroll if they're just going to be in the play for not even 2 minutes? So I think it was good to have Anthony do it. And Anthony carried it out really well. He did really good. It was funny. The aggressiveness of it. You can write rhymes, but you can't write rhymes. Like, I liked it. Was funny. I liked it. And then the harmonies with Renee and Philippa, they have really good chemistry. Like, I could believe they were sisters. Like, their chemistry is that good. Jasmine's was really good with theirs too when she was Peggy. That's it for that song, I have to say. 11 is Yorktown. I'm one for the theatrics. I'm one for the lights, the dancing, the harmonies. I'm one for a show. And Yorktown was the first song in the play, in my opinion, to do that. I liked it. Take the bullet, touch your gun. What? Bullet, touch your gun. What? We move undercover and we move as one. I liked it. I think it was very immersive. I think the whole company sang it. It was a lot going on. Like, it felt like I was there. I felt like I was in the war. Like, I was in Yorktown with them. That's how it felt to me. So, that's 11th place. Now, we are officially in Tier 1. We're in Tier 1, ladies and gents. The first song in the top tier, number 10, is The Election of 1800. This song was messy. When I tell you, when I first watched this, I was like, oh, he's gonna vote for his friend Burr. Like, Burr, him and, like, he's known Burr since he's came to New York. And then, like, you know, people are asking to hear my voice. Oh, Jefferson has my vote. And I was just like, my smile dropped the same time Burr's smile dropped. I was like, oh my gosh, he didn't pick Burr. Even though I'm pretty sure I could have read that somewhere, but I didn't, because we're not talking about the real history. We're not talking about the real history. We are not talking about the real history. Let's not forget that. We're not talking about it. But yeah, the song's very messy. I liked it. David carried the song again. This man is talking about look forward to our partnership after you openly campaign against me. Messy. Messy. Messy, messy, messy. Messy. Very messy. And he was like, in the ending part, he was like, thank Hamilton for the endorsement. With the T emphasis at the end when he walked out. I was like, that's bad bit. That's bad bit energy. That was the energy. That was the energy. I feel so bad for Burr. I was like, oh dang, baby. He didn't even get to be Vice. Ugh. So I completely understand why he was mad. Next song, number 9, is Alexander Hamilton. Oh, I lied. I said Yorktown was the first big number, but Alexander Hamilton, the opening number, was the first one. At least in my book it was. It was really good. I think it was a really good opener, and like explaining his life and how he ended up in New York. I think that was really good. It was really good at that. You know, like how his mother died and what happened to his dad and where he was from. And I'm here to say something. How is he from the Caribbean? He's from the Caribbean, I get that, but I feel like history's whitewashing him. I could be completely wrong. But I feel like ain't no way you from the Caribbean and you don't have like a lick of black in you. No way. I mean, you could have just been born there and your parents be like white, but like Burr numerously says that his mother was a whore and that he's a bastard. So if he's that, then most likely whoever his mama said his dad was, who was a Scotsman, was probably not his dad. Because there was like rumors that his mom was like a prostitute. That's like his like real life history. They said he was like his mom was a prostitute. So like honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if his daddy was black. I mean, I'm pretty sure half the people in the Caribbean was black because he was there with the slave trade, you know. Well, every day while slaves were being bartered and chartered away across the waves, like he was there. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if his mama was a little prostitute for a black boy. I mean, he could have a look of black in him. That's all I gotta say though. That's it. Anyways, it was a cute opening. Lynn held his ground the most he could in this song. But yeah. And people who are like, oh, you're slandering Lynn's name. I'm not. You can't look in the mirror and tell yourself that Lynn was the best singer in the play. I'll wait. Because he wasn't. No one's saying he's terrible and he's unbearable. No one's saying that. It's just he's the Tori of the group. I'm not going to say that anymore. Lynn was the Tori of the cast. He can sing, but everyone else can sing. Complete difference. And that's just that. Lynn carried his ground. He held his ground the most he could. That's it. Number 8 is Aaron Burr's Sir. I love this song. Because it's the introduction to Hercules, Lafayette, and Lawrence. I love this song. 2 pints of Sam Adams, but I'm working on 3. I love this song. I love this song so much. Talk less, smile more. Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for. Hamilton did talk a lot though. Like he was just giving his whole life story to a man you just met. He did talk a lot. He talked a lot, love. And literally, I'm thinking about it now, like, throughout the whole play, they were really telling him to shut up. Shut up. They were telling him to shut up the whole play. Comical. The Hercules Mulligan. Oui, mon ami. I loved it all. I loved it. Next is My Shot. I I liked My Shot a lot too. I liked that song a lot. This is honestly probably Lynn's best song. Because Lynn's a rapper, but he's not a singer. Like, he can rap pretty well. I'll give him that, you know. I'm gonna get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dang, I'm amazed and astonished. He did what he had to do with the lyrics and everything. I think he was pretty good with that. And everyone else took their ground too. Rise up, when you're living on your knees, you rise up. He did what he had to do that song. Anthony, he did what he had to do also for that. It was really good. It was a lot going on, and I liked that. Like, with the tables moving and the chairs moving and the scratch that. This is not a moment, it's the movement. Like, I loved all of that. And the choreographer should have got, if the choreographer or choreographers did not get an award for that play, robbed. Because the choreography, it was very simple. Like, it wasn't like really strategic. Like, it seemed like stuff I could do. And I'm no dancer, but I feel like that's some stuff I could do. And they should have got awarded because it was really good. And the like little robot moves, the scratch that. This is not a moment, it's the movement. It was really good. And then the ending of My Shot, when they're all like doing the little poses and they walk up, clapping. I was like, it gave me like an adrenaline boost, like a roller coaster, and I was ready for like the dip. That's how My Shot made me feel. I love that song. And yeah, we're moving on. Number 6 is the Skylish Sisters. I love this introduction song to Peggy, Angelica, Eliza. I love this intro song. Renee, Philippa, and Jasmine, all three of them have really good chemistry, so it worked really well. The little bird thing, I'm a trust fund, baby, you could trust me. I was vibing to that. This is one of those songs though, no, it was, yes it was. We hold Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy. Like, I used to hear those like kids sing it back then in middle school. I just didn't pay much attention to it, so I kind of already knew that part. I was like, oh, this is the song they were singing. I understand why they liked it. It's a really good song. Okay, Peggy was supposed to be like 10, a little kid at this age, so it makes sense why Peggy was like, Peggy was acting like with the frowning and the pouty face, and like when Philippa or Eliza was holding like her hand when they were walking, like all that makes sense because she's supposed to be a little kid. And I think Jasmine portrayed that very well. It was very cute. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Yeah, I like all that. It was very cute. And then the to compel women in the sequel work. I love how they included women and POCs in most of this, like in like the dialogue. I enjoy that, Lynn. Congrats. Thank you for all of that good stuff. Number 5 is Helpless. This is Eliza's best song. This is Eliza's best song. My girl, she doesn't really rap. Well, it's like a slower pace rap. It's no Lafayette rap or no Angelica rap. But she like raps a little bit in this song, like, and I like how they used Helpless to move it along, like the story along. This is a better story mover, or story mover. I'm just use that term. Because it was like it went over like I think the span of 2-3 months, and like the letters and the I'm just saying if you really loved him you would share him. Ha. It was a really good story mover along, and like story mover. And honestly, I think Lynn and Philippa had good. I think the whole cast had really good chemistry, including ensemble members. It just seemed like, especially after like curtain call, it seemed like everyone was really like close. Like, it didn't seem fake. It seemed organic. But yeah, that's what I think for Help Us. I think that's her best song. She cared what she had to do. But I liked this song a lot, and their wedding was very cute. And Mulligan being the flower girl was probably the best joke of the whole song. So, yeah. Number 4 is Say No to This. I don't know how to say no to this. First off, a shame on Alexander for trying to justify him cheating on his wife. I haven't slept in a week. I was weak. Let's not justify you. He could have worked upstate with them, or whatever they went. He could have worked there too. He could have been with his family. Like, him just trying to like justify him sleeping with Mariah Reynolds, no love. No. 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 Now, Miss Jasmine as Mariah. I mean, I don't like girls, but I'd risk it all for Mariah. She was really good at changing her character though. Like, you could tell a distinct difference, regardless of the dress and like makeup. The difference, Mariah and Peggy are bipolar opposites, and she did a really good job portraying that. I think. Oh my gosh, when she hit a little high note, if you pay, you can stay. She hit that. I was like, Hamilton, shut up, boy. This is her song. This is Mariah Reynolds' song. Where are her songs? Where is Miss Jasmine's solos? Because she deserved them. She deserved them. And they're nowhere to be found, and I'm still looking for them. I'm still looking for them. Because when I listened to it the first time, I was not expecting that from her. And honestly, my dumb self, I didn't know that was Jasmine until like the second, third time I rewatched it. Rewatched the play. I was like, oh my gosh, that's the girl who plays Peggy. I didn't know that. Because I'm a little stupid. And I think that's just how good I think that's just how well she made both characters completely different people. I think she did a really good job with that. And I applaud her for that. Applause. I loved this song. And then the ensemble member who played her husband, I don't know his name. You made the wrong sucker a coat. It's time to pay the piper for the pants you unbuckled. I liked that. It was very good. That's literally my critique for all the songs. They're very good. They did what they had to do. That's all my critiques I see. I don't really have much more to say about that song. Oh, yes, I do. I have one more thing to say about the song. Longing for Angelica, Missing My Wife. That's when Miss Mariah Reynolds walked into my life. How do you put Longing for Angelica first and then put your wife second? Hamilton ain't never cared about Eliza. Eliza honestly deserved better, because every single time he put that girl second or third or fourth, but he never put Eliza first. Never. Longing for Angelica, Missing My Wife. Huh? It should have been Longing for Eliza, Missing so and so. The fact that Eliza was second to Angelica, still to her husband. My girl, justice for Eliza. She deserved better. Justice for her. She deserved better. I mean, I think he loved Eliza, but I think he loved Angelica more as like an equal. I think. I don't know, because I don't know how he said that and got away with that. I mean, honestly, it would have been less of a shock if he cheated on Eliza with her sister. But Angelica loved her sister, so good for her. That's a real one. But next song is the number 3 spot is Satisfied. Lynn said the song itself took him like, I think 2 years, I think he said, or a year by itself to make this song. I love this song. This song probably would have been my number 1 spot, but I really had to think. It's my top 3. It's in top 3 though. Number 3, Satisfied. It still is. Miss Renee, she rapped it so effortlessly. And I've listened to like other Angelicas try to sing it, and like every single one of them, like they try to like make it distinctly different from Renee's version, which is understandable, but it's just the simplicity of Renee's is what did it for me. Like, I like that. Everyone else, they try to make it like higher or do more runs, but like certain songs just don't need all that, and I feel like Satisfied just didn't need all that. I think Angelica's a real one for her sister. Honestly, when I first saw that scene when she was doing the toast, I was like, oh, she's, it's her sister. Like, I didn't really think much of it. And then they said rewind, and I saw people like, rewind. I'm like, what is going on? What's happening? I was so happy for my girl Eliza, and then we do a rewind, and I found out Angelica loved Hamilton, which honestly, why is everyone in love with Hamilton? I mean that in the most nicest way possible. I mean, you have David. You have Anthony. You have Mr. Leslie. You have Oak. And y'all all want Hamilton? Y'all want... Anyways. When I first saw that, I was like, oh my gosh. She loved this boy, but she gave him to her sister. That's sweet. I love my sister more than anything in this life. She definitely does. She definitely does. Another part I heard in school, in middle school when it first came out was, I know my sister like I know my own mind, you will never find. I also heard girls singing that. I mean, girls, just people in general. And a lot of them were also singing it flat. So I'm really pressed now. Like, y'all weren't even singing it correctly. Satisfied though, the choreography, all the interviews I've watched, all the actors and actresses literally said that that was the hardest thing for them to choreograph, or like them to learn, because of the spinning table they had to be on, which honestly, a cool concept. Such a cool concept. I just liked Satisfied. I think Renee did amazing. I actually cried because I felt so bad for her. I was like, oh my gosh, this man's the love of her life and she can't be with him. Well, she chose not to be with him, which, I mean, and her reasons were pretty, for the time, her reasons were valid. Her reasons was really valid for the time. And yeah, her points was very valid for the time, you know. She has to marry for social status, you know. And she loved her sister. That's the biggest thing. And her sister said, yo, this one's mine. Ooh. So of course she was gonna save it for her sister. Like, she had real room for that. Even though in real life, I looked it up. In real life, Angelica couldn't be with Alexander because Angelica was already married at the time of the ball. So that's a little freebie fact for you ladies and gents, okay? Next part, number 2, okay, last 2 spots. Number 2 is the room where it happens. This is Lynn, single-handedly Lynn's best song. Not Lynn, ooh. Not Lynn. Leslie's best song. By far his best song. By far his best song. I wanna be in the room where it happens. The room where it happens. The room where it happens. You get hate for it. You get love for it. You get nothing if you wait for it. I love that part in the play because it was Hamilton mocking him. I think that was very funny to me. Maybe I'm just easily amused. I don't know. But this is Leslie's best song. It gave me Princess and the Frog vibes. Like the Shadow Man. Are you ready? Doom, 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 doom. Are you ready? It gave me that vibe. And I was here for it. I gotta be, hold your nose and close your eyes. Click, boom. I loved that. Beautiful. I loved it. It got me hyped. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like, finally he's not gonna wait for it anymore. Finally he's gonna jump to what he wants to do. Finally Burr admits what he wants. For the first time in the whole play, he finally says what he wants, and he wants to be in the room where it happens. That's amazing. I loved that. Number 1 spot is Nonstop. Remember how I said I went for the theatrics? Nonstop gives me theatrics. Gives me theatrics. We're gonna do a little small unboxing video. AirPods, boop, boom. Okay, back to what we're talking about. Anyways, my number 1 spot is Nonstop, because I said I was one for the theatrics and the lights and and the whole company singing. I said I was one for that. I still stand by that. I'm one for that because I loved this Treasure Reor State. Especially this after Dear Theodosia. I have so much work I have to get done. After the war, I went back to New York, and we're comparing both Aaron's or Burr's personality, or like Burr's perspective with Hamilton's perspective. I liked that. Because it's interesting because like Burr's the narrator throughout the whole thing. That's crazy to me. So like it makes sense if we learn what Burr's perspective is on things. In the why do you write like you're running out of time, right day and night like you needed to survive. The part that really sold this song for me as number one was the doom 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 Alexander doom doom doom. I have to go. No, look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. Helpless, they are asking me to leave. Look around, isn't this enough? He will never be satisfied. He will never be satisfied. History has its eyes. And then the why do you write like you're running out of time? Then the just you wait, Alexander Hamilton, just you wait. I am not throwing away my shot. Boom. A perfect ending to Act 1. Amazing ending. I love this song. I love how they pretty much combined it. Almost all the songs from at least the main important ones from Act 1. I'm glad. It was beautiful how they blended all together with Helpless, He'll Never Be Satisfied. All of those songs, I love how they blended. History Has Its Eyes on You. Throwing Away My Shot. Wait for it. Alexander Hamilton, just you wait. This is my number one spot. And if Nonstop is not at least in your top 5, then your whole list is invalid to me. Invalid. That's my number one spot. I don't really have much else to say. Oh, one more thing I have to say is about the Reynolds pamphlet. I'm not here for you. I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. I love my sister more than anything in this life. I will choose her happiness over mine every time. But what we had aside, I'm standing by your side. You'll never be satisfied. God, I hope you're satisfied. Ain't never gonna be president now, oh. Ain't never gonna be president now, oh. Best part of, probably one of the best parts of Reynolds pamphlet. And that's why it's so high on the list. And I stand by that. I stand by that. I stand by that. So, I just want to say, okay, yeah, I stand by that. Boop. That's about all I have to say. I know they cut out Congratulations. Honestly, I didn't even know that was a part of the soundtrack. Like I said, I never seen Hamilton, never heard, I never listened to any of the songs. So I had to go on Spotify and listen to Congratulations. It was a really good song. I don't know why. Lim's like he can't fit all of the songs in a 2-hour play, which makes sense. But like, if you can fit Hurricane, then you can fit Congratulations. Or I heard in First Burn, she was like, I see the way you look at my sister. They should have kept that in because that's did she lie? Did she lie? Did she lie? No, she did not lie. Did not lie. But yeah, that is it for this video. We're gonna close the book. If you guys want me to talk about my movie journal a little more, I will gladly do it. That's all I have to say about the Hamilton thing. It's an amazing play. I recommend everyone to watch it. It's really good. And even if you don't like history and stuff, it's really entertaining, and like there's a lot of drama to it. It's just really good. I recommend everyone to watch it. And yeah, that's it for this video. I will be doing I'm gonna be dabbling into movie commentaries very soon. As soon as I get this MacBook, I'm supposed to get some time this week. I will be dabbling into that. I have some other ranking videos I would love to do, like ranking Avatar videos, which I will be doing very soon. I want to thank my 9 subscribers. I love you guys. And yeah, please like and subscribe for more videos like this. Or if you don't want more videos like that, or like this, I mean, say that in the comment section below. critique me. I would love to see other people's lists and what everyone else thinks. So like, if you want to put your list in the comment section below, I would love to read it. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Another thing I forgot to say in the video is Lauren's song he sung when he died, that should have had its own ranking. Like, you can't, it's not on Spotify. It should have been counted as its own song because it was really good. That was probably the best. Tomorrow there'll be more of us. That's probably the best one, and they should have kept that in there. I mean, they should have gave it its own ranking on Spotify, but I didn't have one, so I didn't put it on the list technically, but I do stand very firmly behind that song. Period.